LG monitors offer several ways to switch between HDMI inputs, accommodating multiple devices like gaming consoles, PCs, and streaming boxes. The back panel of your LG monitor features multiple HDMI ports for connecting different devices. Input Select allows manual switching between HDMI ports via the monitor's menu. Auto Switch automatically detects and switches to active HDMI inputs for a seamless experience. The on-screen display helps control these features for optimal HDMI switching. These methods ensure smooth transitions between your connected devices. Input Select allows you to manually choose which HDMI input your monitor displays. Press the Input or Menu button on your monitor. Navigate to the Input option in the OSD. Select your desired HDMI port, e.g. HDMI 1, HDMI 2. The monitor will switch to the selected input within seconds. This is useful when you want direct control over which device is displayed. Auto Switch automatically detects and switches to an active HDMI input when a signal is present. To enable it, go to the OSD menu, usually under General or Input Settings. Find the Auto Switch or Auto Input Switching option and enable it. Now, when you turn on a device connected via HDMI, the monitor should automatically switch to that input. The on-screen display, or OSD, serves as your central control panel for all monitor settings. It's where you manage everything from picture adjustments to input configurations. To access the OSD, use the joystick or buttons located on your monitor's bezel. These controls allow you to navigate through the menu options easily. Within the OSD, you can customize auto switch behavior. This includes setting input priorities so your monitor automatically switches to preferred sources when they become active. In the input section of the OSD, you'll find options to rename inputs for clarity and disable auto switch for specific ports if needed. This gives you precise control over how each HDMI connection behaves. Overall, the OSD provides granular control over your HDMI connections, allowing you to tailor the monitor's behavior to your specific setup and preferences. If you're experiencing issues with HDMI input switching on your LG monitor, here are the most common problems and how to fix them. First, ensure your HDMI cables are properly connected at both ends. For high-resolution content like 4K at 60 Hz or higher, make sure you're using HDMI 2.0 or later cables, as older versions may not support the required bandwidth. HDMI cables come in different types with varying capabilities. Standard cables support basic resolutions, while ultra-high-speed cables handle advanced features like 8K and HDR. Check that your cable matches your content requirements. Check that auto switch is enabled in the on-screen display. Navigate to the OSD menu using your monitor's buttons, go to General or Input Settings, and ensure auto switch is turned on for automatic input detection. If the monitor doesn't detect a signal automatically, try manually selecting the input. Press the Input button on your monitor and choose the correct HDMI port from the menu. Outdated firmware can cause switching issues. Check LG's official website for the latest firmware updates for your monitor model. You can update using the on-screen control software or via USB. Use high-quality HDMI cables to prevent signal loss, especially at higher resolutions and refresh rates. Regularly update your monitor's firmware to ensure compatibility and access the latest features. Consider renaming your HDMI inputs in the OSD to easily identify connected devices. A clean setup and organized cables can improve overall performance. HDMI 2.1 brings advanced features to newer LG monitors, including higher bandwidth that supports 4K gaming at 120 frames per second and variable refresh rates for smoother gameplay. To take full advantage of these features, make sure your connected devices and HDMI cables also support HDMI 2.1. Variable refresh rate synchronizes the monitor's refresh rate with the source, eliminating screen tearing and stuttering for fluid, immersive visuals. Some LG models even incorporate AI to intelligently prioritize inputs based on your usage patterns, creating a smarter and more responsive switching experience. By understanding Input Select, Auto Switch, and the OSD, you can effectively manage multiple HDMI devices connected to your LG monitor. Experiment with the settings to find the configuration that best suits your needs. With these tools, you can enjoy a seamless and efficient multi-device setup.